What is up, everybody? So this is just a hobby update. I've done some painting. I painted completely two different models, only one of which is new you're seeing here. These are the two original Celestial Lion test models I did, and this is the third one I've painted up. And I like the scheme. I'm just not sure what I want to do with it. But this was an older model I had. I don't remember what I was painting it up as because it wasn't done. It was just base coated and some metallics were on it. So I stripped it down, which is why it has the older pewter sculpted shoulder pad, which you can see is not quite the same size as the other shoulder pad, but I kept it on there because A, I couldn't get it off, and B, it's not the biggest of deals. I think it's alright. It's well enough. But still have that decal from Armorcast. The basing is done to try and keep it in line with this jungly type base that I'm making up for these guys. And I put the Kursk Earth on the base a little bit, not as heavily as I did for the other two, and I put it on the model's feet a little. You can see it there for good effect. I like the Kursk Earth. It gives a good effect. It's a little bit subdued on the gold because, well, it's gold. But I do like the way it looks. I'm just not sure what I want to do with the Celestial Lions, really. Painting them up is fun, relatively easy. The Hoeth blue for the blue parts really are a nice accent and make the model pop. I like the chapter, I do. I'm just not sure what I want to do ultimately for collecting these guys, because I could do something like a combat patrol list for them, 400 points, keep it simple, keep it basic. But ultimately, I don't really know. You know, in the case of vehicles, I make them crazy gold, or do I invert it, make them mostly blue with some gold? I don't know. And I don't want to get golded out, you could say, with these guys, because if Forge World does make the Custodian Guard an independent army list for the Horus Heresy series of books that they're creating, I want to collect that for sure. I don't want to be, you know, over the gold paint. I really like the look, but no matter what you like, if you do it too much, you're going to get bored of it. So I don't want that to happen, because I know they're going to make Custodian Guard models. It's just a matter of time. And I'm hoping they're going to make them their own standalone dedicated army list, because they are their own standalone dedicated army for the defense of the Emperor. So my hope was for that to happen. But only time will tell, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do with the Celestial Lions yet. But I got 3 of them, and they do look good together. I have to say, the color scheme looks really nice when you have, especially with multiple there. But this is one of the 2 things I have finished. Just want to show you him amongst the other Celestial Lions. It's tough for me to decide if I want to continue painting them or not, because I really do enjoy painting them. I just don't know what I want to do. You've seen this guy before. He's a Custodian Guard model I converted out from Sicarius' model, a Grey Knight sword, Commander backpack, and Skibber or Skyver's helmet pack. But this is the second model I painted up. This is another Custodian Guard model using an old pewter Master of the Chapter model, body as a base, a Max Mini head, a regular backpack, and the Commander shoulder pad and arm and combi plasma, because we have Custodian Guard that we know of with the Guardian Spear and that helmet that you see, that plumed helmet there. But there's also Custodian Guard that are equipped like Space Marines with a black helmet and maybe a black backpack, but I didn't like that. I wanted it to have full-on gold with the black for the helmet only and the weapon. And they had more standard Space Marine style weaponry. And that's what I went with this guy. I really enjoy the posing. It's really pompous in a way. I think very fitting for the Emperor's elite personal guard. You know, kind of holding on to his cloak back there as he's blasting away. And that purple on his rope, tassel-y thing, whatever you want to call it, is old purple ink from GW. And let me tell you, it's pretty thick. Nowhere near the thinness of a wash in terms of opacity or opacity, whatever you're supposed to say there. I don't know words very well, and it's over 100 degrees outside, and I gotta turn the AC off to do this, so it's getting hot in here. But anyways, it's the old purple ink from GW. The problem with it is when you put a varnish over that, for whatever reason the purple ink doesn't stay dry. It becomes dilute again. So I had to be careful not to get the purple ink on the gold armor plates when I was varnishing the model. But aside from that, it gives a very regal look there. I like it. So this is the second model I painted up. I wanted them to look suitably Custodian Guardsy because I figure if they're going to do Custodian Guards, they're probably going to give us squads like this with the Guardian Spear and Swords, and potentially squads like this with more traditional Space Marine style weaponry. What they do, ultimately, only time will tell. Should they do anything? I have a feeling they're definitely going to do something, but when and what that is, I don't know yet from Forge World. Only time's going to tell. So, as you can tell, they're very golden armored, which is why I'll put these guys in the background. I'm not sure what I want to do with the Celestial Lions, because they look cool too, but I don't want to get golden armored out should the Custodian Guard eventually become a standalone army, which is my hope. But anyways, that's my hobby update. I'm currently working on a Deathwing model. It's very much in the work in progress stage, but I'll of course videotape that once it's done. Wow, videotape record, there's no tape involved here. But anyways, that's really it. So thanks for sticking through this update. Weigh in on your thoughts what I should do with the Celestial Lions. I'm thinking if I do anything with them, it'll be at biggest a combat patrol list for them, because that'll be a fun, quick game to play, and it can, you know, work considering the fluff of the chapter, so we'll see. But anyways, that's really it, so thanks for sticking through it, and until next time, take it easy.